when I was living in Alaska, their mother, I don't want to talk about her too much in front of them.
Sure, absolutely.
She got into drugs.
Okay.
And she left me for one of my friends, and then our house flooded right after that. So I pretty much lost everything in my house. So I decided, since I didn't have family in Alaska, that I'd sell everything and move down with them to keep them safe and keep them out of that situation.
Okay.
We've only been together, 10 months?
10 months, but we've known each other.
We've known each other for a long time. Before that, I was with his mother for 5 years, and we split up kind of out of nowhere, and she kicked me out. And so I've been out on the street for about a year. It's been about a year. I've been pretty much, lived in a camper in my mom's backyard. I've lived in a tent in my sister's backyard. I've lived in that van down by the river. We've been in another motel. We've been here. And I don't know.
You got physical custody of your son is the reason why we decided that this was the best thing, no matter if it costs $209
A week.
Yeah.
A week.
So I guess I'll start with how you ended up homeless.
Just like I just said, we came in California to take care of my uncle. And after 5 months, he passed away. We stayed.
But didn't have a place.
No.
Yeah. So have you been homeless the whole time that you were pregnant?
Yeah.
No? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so you gave birth while you were staying here at the shelter?
We were in Medford then, at that other shelter there for a few months.
Okay. And I'm sitting with Robert and Christina and your children
Arcane and Glenda Kay.
Arcane and Glenda Kay. And how old are they?
5 and 9.
5 and 9.
I'm 5 and he's 9.5.
I guessed. And I guess maybe what we'll start with is just what were the circumstances that led to you guys having to come out here to Enos Riffle to camp, and essentially making you homeless?
Well, basically it was having a landlord that said he accepted Section 8, and I figured the list wouldn't be that long, so we went ahead and took the apartment. And he took a house and he matchboxed it, is what he did. He put the family unit in the middle, and with 2 hyperactive kids, you got older people that are living below. And so he was constantly coming around with notices, 72-hour notices, this notice, and then rescinding them. And, just it was a constant hassle between me and my husband, which caused stress between everybody.
Right.
I was already homeless. I'd just broke up with a girlfriend and gone over to stay with family over in Klamath Falls, and had gone back over towards Grants Pass. I was hitchhiking over there to go get some dental work done and try and get work again, try and just get things stable again so I'd be able to spend time with my kids and stuff. And on my way over there, I got a call on my cell phone from my brother saying he had to go pick up my kids because their mom was refusing to pick them up after leaving them at, well, they were a drug addict's house, really. It's known for that. So the people had, I guess, said they were going to watch them, and then said if there was any problems, they'd just call her, come pick them up. And they called her to come pick them up, and she wouldn't pick them up. So my brother went and picked up my kids for me right before I got into town. And after I got into town and got the kids, I started looking for a place that we could stay. My brother was in the process of moving and stuff, so there was no way to stay there with him. He was in a little one-bedroom in the first place.
How'd you become homeless?
Couldn't afford to pay the rent anymore. On social insecurity. I couldn't even rent a studio. Most studios start at $700 a month.
And where was this at?
Let's see. This is when I was in Arcata last winter, trying to find a place so that I could stick in one place long enough to be able to see the doctors.
Lost my truck, lost my tools.
I lost everything.
Were you a tradesman?
Yeah. I remodeled.
Anyway, yeah.
But without tools, without a truck, without a phone, without an address, what do you do?
Right.
That's all I have to wear.
What do you do? 315 Canal Drive?
Let me call again and see.
What's your phone number?
Hold on.
Don't have one.
Right.
So how do you get ahead?
My address? Unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you put on an application? Homeless? You know that how far that's going to get you?
Not very far.
Not very.
It won't even get you through the door.
No, that's all. Sorry. Later. I've been here all my life. Right here.
Coos Bay?
Yep. Been here all my gosh darn life. Well, my mom passed away. My dad, I had to put in a home. I had to. Me and my ex-wife separated, and you know how that goes, jolly dog. I lost my home, lost everything I owned. So that's why me and Boo are on the streets now.
How long ago was that?
About a year and a half ago. And I hate it. I hate it from my heart. I hate it. But there's nothing I could really do about it. You know?
It's just really hard because he works and pays taxes, and I get a check every month, and we still can't make it. And we have a nice vehicle only because we got this through a severance pay where we were at, which was San Francisco, doing really good for like 14, 15 years. And the boss decided to commit suicide, so we lost out on a really good job and all the years there that we were in an apartment. So we ended up buying this, and now for a year and so, about a year and a half, we've been living in it. And it's not easy. You know, he works nights, he pulls sometimes 10-hour shifts, and then we got to leave late at night, and I always meet him over there, and then we got to hunt for a spot that's safe, and hopefully don't get pulled over by the police, which we've had twice happen. They don't bother us, but they want to know who you are, and they write down the information. But it's annoying, and it's frustrating, and it's tiring, and it's hard to live in a van. And we got a nice one, you know. It's just